Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El. Definitely check out my review for this knife that I spoke about. An amazing knife. This is going to be my new unboxing knife. So right now we're going to be talking about something extremely special. Any one of you guys that own a CR-10 3D printer, something obviously has come out that is incredible. Let me just put it on autofocus here because this is giving me, it's annoying the hell out of me with the in and outs. So basically what happened is the thing that was the major issue with the CR-10, the old model, the new model now they put it in for the most part, but they charge you an arm and a leg, is the fact that the Z-axis only has one rod, and it didn't have it on both. They didn't have two rods to help, maintain the Z-axis in a stable level. Now, I am going to tell you that this doesn't affect everybody. Me, when I first got it, I just used the leveler, and then it worked perfectly. After that, it never went out of, out of sync, or, it was just perfectly balanced, and I had no issue. Also, the wobble that exists in the Z-axis, some people had it. I had a little type of wobble. What happened is I just got a cutout of a little rubber, made it into a square, put it on top, made the hole smaller, and I never had an issue after that ever again. So anyways, I still would recommend that you guys do upgrade to Z-axis, axes, however people pronounce it, on the other side. And the reason why is it's to prevent problems later on, but also to upgrade your kit to make it worth more. If you look at it right now, their company has this, available with the two rods. So you're just kind of updating it to be more like the newer version instead of being part of the old version. So that's what it is. So I still recommend that people upgrade to that, because that's, you're going to be happy, and it also gives you, a peace of mind that you know that your prints are going to end up perfect. I mean, I did have issues before. I did fix them, and I never had issues after that. So if you don't have the money for it, don't spend it unless you really need it. But if you do have the money, it's not that expensive. It's like $45 on eBay. You could just look it up. I'm not going to bother linking it. I'm just going to tell you it's on eBay. The reason I'm not linking it is because by the time this video is released all the time, the listing goes dead. So just look it up, CR-10, Z-axis, whatever, you'll find it. Okay, so now we're going to go right into this. So it came to me in the mail, nicely boxed and scotch taped all over, just like I like. Yeah, right. It got to me here, believe it or not. I looked for a U.S. Dealer, so it got to me in about maybe 4 days. I know they have some in China. You could save probably a couple of dollars, but to be honest, to have it come in 3 days and pay only $3, think of it as like a shipping fee. $3 difference, it's like a shipping fee, think of that. And you will get it instead of 3 months or a month and a half to 3 months, you'll get it in 3 days. So I think it's more than worth it. So anyways, this is the baby right here. So we're going to open it right now. We're going to do an unboxing. Oh, look at this. It's like butter. This thing cuts through. Wow, this is incredible. I really love this knife. Alrighty. There you go. They really scotch taped the living crap out of this thing here. I just want to, I don't want to ruin the box like I usually do. The reason for that is because I want to show you guys how it looks on the inside, how they pack it. Now, obviously, this is probably shipped from Taiwan, China, who knows what. But these U.S. dealers have it, for their businesses, and they will, sell it from here. And they already ordered it in bulk, so they have it right here. You could just look for it. Just do the sorting by nearest first, and believe me, there won't be much of a difference. So it comes in a nice foam in the box. Very, very. Ooh, God, did I open it? Yeah, I did. I opened it the wrong way. Oh my God. Okay, they got to stop putting labels on this crap that is not in the right place. Okay, so I screwed up with the label, with the opening. So here I just spun it around. So basically, it comes with a thin layer here and a fat layer on the bottom. Comes with an instruction manual. Let's see what the hell this says. Okay, so this is basically just a code. CR code, whatever they're called, that takes you to a video, whatever, that shows you how to do things. And of course, right here is the actual kit. So you got the rod. Oh, sorry. You got the rod right here. All right, let me just see if I can focus this. You got the rod right here. You got your wires, which I'm going to show you how to put together. Very, very simple, really. You have your stoppers. Okay. And you have, and this, I have my own motor, so I'm not going to be using this, but because I have more powerful motors that I buy myself. Oh, but this looks, no, this is exactly the same one I use. Wow, so these are actually better than the CR-10 ones. Even though it's for the CR-10, I'm saying that it's better than the make that they had. So it's exactly like the ones I have, so I'm going to use this. Comes with a really nice motor, so this is pretty cool. So you got that motor, a stepper motor. You got the attachment for the actual frame, which is going to make you another, one that you could put the rod through. And of course you have this. So this attachment right here, that's going to be out of this world. So we're going to go right into the build feature. Now I'm going to do my best to actually have this for you guys in a way that you guys can see it. I am doing it myself. I'm going to be doing it on a gooseneck. We'll see if that works out great. If not, I'm just going to show you step by step. We're going to go right into that right now. It is extremely easy to put together. I'm going to show you guys exactly what's what. I also encourage people to definitely check out my video that that I have out about 3D printers. Who is it really for, and what you should expect when you have a 3D printer. So this all goes together with what I'm about to show you right now. So definitely check that out. But if you guys are just getting into 3D printing or are thinking about getting a 3D printer, I urge you guys to see that video. But definitely come back and check, and then check this part out. Or definitely see this, because I want you guys, if you own it, to know how easy and simple it is to put together. I know a lot of people have wrote to me all kinds of things that you guys are scared, to do certain things with it because it's an expensive machine. You don't want to ruin it. And I totally get that. I mean, I'm exactly like that. I just took risks. But to be honest with you, this, compared to everything else that I'm sure you guys did, because you need to know how to maintain and stuff like that, is a piece of cake. It just takes, you guys put together the CR-10. If you guys, to me, I had it all in like pieces, so I had to put it all together. But the CR-10, they have a CR-10 version that you could put together in seconds. Even, I would say, seconds, 15 minutes. So even that, if you guys have that, which is like the majority of people, I will tell you for a fact, this thing here is much easier to put together than that. I've already done it for clients. I didn't get it because I didn't think it was the right time, because I got it to work with the leveler and never had an issue. But now I'm thinking, and I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, 45 bucks is pretty damn cheap. Even at 50 bucks it'd be cheap. When it first came out, it was like 75, 80, so 85. I didn't really want to get that. So I was like, you know what? It works with a leveler. I don't really need it. But now it's like, you could upgrade it for 45 bucks and make it a brand new version, like the brand new version they have. And you have also peace of mind that it's coming always in a nice way. So it is what it is. Anyways, let's go into the build factor. Have a good one, y'all. Take it. Okay, guys, so now to install this thing. So first things first, you have to turn this the other way around, okay? So we're going to spin it around. Now, you don't have to do this just yet, but I took it apart already because we're going to use that. Now, what you could do if you want, you can already start to take out these, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Right now, what we need to do is to attach, as you see, this motor that came with it, right? Let me get this in focus. So this motor right here, we need to pretty much make this entire built-up unit the same on this side. Okay, so we need to take the kit and work on this first. After that, we're going to take out the screws from here, but you're going to keep these screws, okay, because we're going to use them, but we're going to use a different type of metal plate for that one. Okay, so that's what we got to focus on first. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to work on is the motor. So be back soon. Okay, guys, so this is the limited space we have. So first off, now you could do this already on your machine, If you want to. You know, for me, I don't really need to, because right afterwards, I'm going to take this baby right here and just together with it, just, you know, screw it in. You could, if you want, for like a tight fit. It really isn't going to matter. Trust me on this. You could do it right here and it'll be much easier. Now, you want to put it into your machine with this thing sticking out towards you, because you're going to want to hook up the wiring to that one afterwards, okay? Because you're going to have like a Z-axis, you know, a Z-axis wire going through it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put this one right here, okay? Actually, I think it's this way, whichever it sits nicer. You're going to want to grab a hex screw, and you just basically put that right in here, and you're just going to tighten it, okay? And you want to make sure you get this perfectly straight, obviously. That's why if you want to, you could put that on the machine. It'll just kind of straighten out when you put this in first. But I really, you know, I don't know. I just like doing it this way. It gives me more room to work with than to be like confined to certain, you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel that right to me. But again, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so right here. Okay, so we're going to take out this coupler. Thank God we didn't tighten it. We're going to take this right here. All right, we're going to line it up perfectly. Now, the thing is, I don't know why, but this thing came, like this thing here does not want to unwind. Might be a little bit of a defect here with this thing. But this thing, for example, is very, very loose. And that's really what you want to try to get it to be. It's just weird that it's not like that. So it might be a little problematic for me here. But I'm going to try something out here. Because you're going to need that, obviously, to tighten. But you see, this one, it just doesn't do it. So I think I got a defect. But here, it's tight. So, I mean, I got a defect on mine, but just over-tighten it if you have it that way. And you shouldn't have any play, as you can see. So this is perfectly still. Now you want to put the coupler in there. So, like I said, small one in, the big one out, because you're going to put the pull, you know, the rod in there. You're going to want to tighten this baby as much as possible from the bottom only, okay? And here we go, took the wrong one again. I think it's this one. I'm just losing it today. Here we go. You want to make sure this baby sits all the way down. Now remember that. And there you go. The top, you don't want that screwed in at all, because you're going to put the pole, the rod in there, okay? So now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach this piece right here. So as you can see, just like it has on top of here, we're going to put one over here. Okay, so we're going to get right into that. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, so we're going to do this. So you see, I made these loose on both ends. Now we're going to make them like this. Okay? And now you want to make this facing down and this facing up. I don't think it really matters, but just in case, we're going to put that right here. Okay, right over there. I mean, we could make it the other way too. I mean, if it is, but I like it this way. Here we go. Now we're going to just tighten this. And once you get one in, it's just much easier to do the other. There you go. Got that sucker. I hate the ones that go all the way in, because you can't really see what the hell you're doing. But there you go. Just want to make sure it's perfectly straight. And we did, so. Now again, this thing you could do it the other way around too. It's twisted, it's the same exact garbage. Now what you're gonna need is the pole. Okay, the rod as they call it, right? So we're going to take the rod out. And we're gonna wanna see if this thing fits correctly, okay? So you put the rod through the hole here. Here you go. And you just make sure it sits perfectly inside, which it doesn't look like it is. Give me 1 second. Let me see if this makes a difference. Oh, I see what's wrong. So right now, I don't know if you guys could see this, but we're gonna go back here and here. So this one over here is obviously kind of causing issues. There you go. Saw that, how that thing just seated right in. And now, you see that? It goes right inside. We're gonna tighten this baby. And now we're gonna test it out also, because we're gonna twist this little sucker as much as possible. But first, we're gonna put these in. We have to make sure these are tight. And you know, while you have this already out, because every time before a big print, what I like to do is I go into my, you know, to make sure everything is tight and ready to go. So it's always good to, there you go, spinning around perfectly. It's always good to just check, doesn't hurt, by focusing on the other one. Okay, so now that we got this thing ready to go, and everything is tight and as you can see, spinning around. Let's see if you can see it. There you go. All right, and we're gonna just pay attention to this too. As you see, it looks really good. But now we need to take these out and to put our own, the one that came with the kit as well, or if you bought it, you know, by yourself, you put this in. So we're gonna have to take out now the rod, okay? Because you're gonna, I just wanted to make sure that the rod was in perfectly, and it is. So now we could take out the rod because you want to make sure everything is straight. Okay, so here are the things we're going to start taking out right now. So we took the pole away. Now we're going to take out only these, not this, but these three right here. We're going to have to take out not this, just these three right here. And they should come out. Actually, this one too. Yeah, sorry. And we'll get right to it. Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to have to take out one, not this, okay, 1, 2, which is, you'll see like a side thing here, 3, 4, and 5, okay? You're going to have to unscrew all of that. And in order to do that, we're going to have to use these two, one on this side, this one. We're going to go on this side to hold it down while we unscrew with the other side, okay? This is going to be a little bit problematic for me to do, but just so you know, let me just take it out so you guys know exactly what screws to take out, because I'm going to take it out and just show you, okay? So, as we see here, the hidden one, right? One here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You don't want to touch this, obviously, because this is not connected to this. You just basically want to take out this entire metal piece here, okay? So I'm gonna get right back to you because I can't do them both at the same time. So I'll take it out and then I'll show you guys what how to put it together with the other one. Okay, guys, so now that we took them out, I showed you guys exactly in the order to do it, but I forgot to mention one thing. Do away with the smaller screw and take the bigger screw from your actual kit from the Ziploc, okay? So you want a longer screw, obviously, so it goes through. So give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that you guys understand. So you want this thing facing you, okay? So I know it looks kind of weird, but trust me, it works out beautifully. And now we're going to put that in here, okay? We're going to screw that in here. And now we're going to just take our bolt that we had, that we kept, as I told you, right? And we're going to just bolt this together. So give me 1 second. And we're ready to go. So now we're going to go and put that baby in, and we're going to do the same exact thing take the big screws, replace that, put these inside here, there, and go to school. Okay, give me 1 second. Thought about it and I wanted to be a little bit more clear. So make sure you put these screws right here. Okay, so you get these things, you remember the ones you have to align. So we're going to put them right in and then stick the hex screw through this hole and tighten it up. It's just going to make it that more easier to have it, you know, stable. So be back in a few. Now, what we're going to do is we have to go down to these, right? Now, this is loose, so we did that. So this is the beauty of it. You could basically lower that down because you're not, it kind of operates, you know, that way. So now let me take, we're going to take the big screw. Okay, I'm just getting out the parts right now. All right, of the first one. So I'm going to do the first one for you guys, and then I'm gonna put them all together, okay? So you want to make sure you get 2 of these, right? One that came with it, one this way. And give me 1 second. So we're gonna take the big screw again, okay? And we're gonna put that over here. So as you see, it already goes down over there. We're gonna put this one right over there. We're gonna put the wheel, okay, right in there. And now we're going to put the other piece in here. Okay, so this is already going to be ready for this once we close this baby completely, okay? So we're going to go right into that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to first put the other one too, and so basically you're doing the same thing for both. So give me 1 second. So guys, this was actually driving me mad. So don't forget that this screw, you're going to replace it with the big screw that's included in the kit. Okay, so you need a bigger screw, and that because there's 3 bigger screws that come out here. So one for this, one for this, and one for this, just to let you guys know. And you see, right afterwards, it goes right in. Now, if it doesn't go right in, that means you're not using the big screw on this, which I made that mistake, unfortunately, and now I found out. So right here in real time, and it's weird because I never got mixed up before when I did this on my other printer, and this time I was like, what the hell's going on? And it goes right inside, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much take this, okay, blue side towards you, and then you're going to screw it in. Basically, you're going to hold it down with the wrench on this side, and you're going to use the hex driver to, you know, to twist. So this thing goes kind of like you're screwing it in to this, okay? Because otherwise it's not gonna turn. Now you could either, you know, you could also do it with the wrench, but it'll take you forever. So it's better just to hold it with the wrench here, and this one here, screw it in with the hex screw. So let me put that in, and I'll show you the first one, and then obviously you could do the rest on your own. Okay, guys, so we're beginning this. So remember, the blue one is facing you. Okay, facing not in, but away. As you can see, just going to show it to you again, right here. Okay, so we're going to just give it a light here. Just a light one just to put it in. And now we're going to start to hold it. Oops, sorry. Hold it, put, and just screw this bad boy in. Now, if you have 2 people, this is even better. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really hate doing this with, I mean, you know, just myself here, but I'm used to it already. And I've been building drones and all kinds of stuff, but it's always good to have an extra pair of hands if you have them. But really, really easy to do, as you can see. Right now, I kind of like, that's why it's shaky. I kind of like moved the printer a little bit, so it's not exactly stable at this point. Yeah. So we're going to do just one, and that's pretty much, and then you see once you get that to the way you like it, just hold that in, and you really want to make sure this thing is really, really tough and tight on this, you see? And you don't want this to be very easy to do. You know, you want a little resistance, as this is perfect. Okay, not too much resistance, obviously, but enough to turn it, but not, you know, not like just like spin it around with a flick of a finger. As you see, that's not going to happen. That's exactly what you want. Now I'm going to do the other one and get ready. Okay, guys, so it's rod time. So you want to put it up here, okay, the rod. Okay, and you want to make sure that it goes through the thread right here. I'm going to be honest with you, though. I don't know why this thing is loose, but you're going to probably want to tighten this up first. There you go. Just give it a little... Let me... So this thing came untightened. There you go. Okay. There you go. And you're going to spin it right in the coupler. Make sure it goes right in. I'm going to show you what to do afterwards, but first, very important, strengthen these. This isn't it. There you go. You're going to want to put these now you're going to want to check both of these. And you're going to see now it is perfect, okay? Now, like I said before, guys, I recommend you get yourselves one of these, okay, the leveler, because you're going to have to put it on top here. And as you see, it's perfectly leveled. You see that blue? I mean, that bubble? Right in the middle. Perfectly leveled. That means everything is kosher and ready to go. Now, the thing that we're going to need to do now is finally do the electrics in this baby, okay? So I'm going to twist it around and bring it back to its normal, you know, to the front. And we're going to go and do the electrical work, and I'll show you how that's done. Okay, guys, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out here all the screws, not inside these legs, but just the screws from the corners here, okay? The second thing you're going to do is you're going to take the screws, oops, over here, on the side, the 4 screws that are laying there, okay? 1, 2, and I think it's right. Yeah, 4 screws right here. You're going to take those out. Then the second you do that, okay, you're going to pull this out. You don't have anything to worry about. Make sure you store the screws in a good area, okay, so you don't break them or anything like that. Now, something you're going to need to know about the Z-axis here, you're not going to be able to lift it manually anymore, because once you do that, for some reason, it's just so tight that it's not going to be able to do that. Okay, just letting you know. Now, as far as the power supply is concerned, you're going to take the power supply out. Be very careful. And right there is your board, okay? So let's see what we got here. So you see this one right here. We're going to go right here. That zip tie, we're going to have to rip that. Okay, you're going to have to take that out with the clippers. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to try to put this on the gooseneck so we can see how the heck that looks. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're going to take this thing that was included with your printer. I hate using this because I have my own, but I want to show you guys. And we're going to be just very gentle with this little biolch. Okay, we're going to take that out. There you go. Pull that sucker out of there. No. Now we're gonna, where's that Z sucker? Right here. Now the Z axis we're gonna take out. We're gonna pull that baby right out. Okay? And we're gonna basically just tuck it out of there and have it go out. Okay, completely out of that, and then we're gonna put it in the sock. So give me 1 second. Mentioned, so you got to take out the new, the old one, and put in the new one. Okay, the new Z-axis, and it's included in the kit as well. So we're gonna take that out. And now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, you see that little, where's that thing here? I'm trying to get it in focus. But this one right here, see that, this thing? We're going to pull that out so it'll be able to go, and we're going to unhook it up from the, we're going to unhook it from the actual Z port right here. Okay, we're going to take that baby out, and we're going to have that baby inside because we're going to have a splitter cable. Basically, that's what that is, a splitter cable that's going to go through. As you see, oops, I'm going to show you right now. It also comes with its own socks. That's the good thing. But you see the cable that's included in the kit has a splitter, you see? And it also has its own sock or whatever you call it. I call it sock. If, let's say, you damaged your old one. Okay, but I'm going to keep that because I'd rather have that for something else. So, guys, so you're going to take the smallest one, okay? Remember, it only fits in one way, okay? So you can't make a mistake. Just want to show you guys. So you want to keep this one, which is like one low and one there. That's going to be the splitter because you need some room to go to the other side. So just be sure to get the one that's that. I know some people reported, oh, it doesn't fit. It's because you took the wrong one from this to this, because you could see this one has more for pins to go in. This one is perfect. So we're going to put that sucker in there. There you go. Right inside, as you can see. Very, very tidy. And now we're going to drive this one out. The old one, we're going to drive that right out. I got to see where it goes, too. Let me see here. Okay, so it's this one. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay, after it's done, we're going to put this back in, you see? I put the sock in. It was painstaking process. I kid you not. I even got so impatient. I ripped just the end of it just to pull the other part out. And then right here, just make sure you put the sock inside just to remove the tension. There you go. And you're pushing it in, and it obviously appears over here, which you guys can't see yet. And we're just going to put it back where we first found them. So right now we have, where's that damn thing? The stopper, right? Oh. So we're going to put that where the stopper cable was pulled out from. Again, only goes in one way. So let me pull out a little bit. This thing's really annoying. Ah, there you go. It's just everything's so tiny and my hands are freakishly big, so it becomes a little problematic. And this, of course, goes into the Z access port, and that's it. You're ready to go. Now seal this baby up, and pretty much you're ready to go. Just one quick reminder, be sure to put these zip ties back in just to reduce the strain. So you want to make it as tight as possible and then cut the ends off here just to release the strain. If you want, you can put 2 to 3, you know, but I ripped 2 out, I'm putting 2 in. So anyways, as always, self-funded here. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for many more new videos to come out, especially in the 3D printing world, including a mini-series that I'm going to show you how to do a helmet from beginning to end with a paint job and everything. It's going to be, you know, aside from everything, right now we're going over the mini-series we're doing every Sunday for the how to build a gaming computer on the cheap. And right after that, we're going to go right into this of how to build, how to make a helmet from beginning to end, or anything really from beginning to end. You're going to see how that looks, and you know, how you do it from beginning all the way to finished product. If you want to even sell it, all that stuff. So it's going to show. I'm going to show you all of these cool things in a mini series that's going to come up right now, and of course a lot of unboxings and reviews of 3D printers, other technologies, and everything that I do, from gaming reviews and so on and so forth. So as you can see, guys, the Z-axis, dual Z-axis working perfectly. And like I said, there's absolutely no difference because when I built this machine, I built it very stable. So I didn't have an issue. I didn't need a dual, but you guys requested it, and so I did it. It feels better just to know it's there, I guess. I don't know. Just so I know it's leveled out in case, let's say, the one on this side would be loose. Not that it ever was. But I guess that's how you build the machine. So do you really need it? I don't really think so. I mean, if you're getting great prints, then odds are you don't need it at all. But if you want to make sure and you're scared, you know, that you, you know, screwed it up or whatever, you know, like that it might screw up or whatever, get it for, I don't know. I mean, all the new machines now, the improved machines all have them, so you might as well get them. But if you built them really solid, there's really no need for it at all. But, you know, whatever. I mean, if you feel that this is what you need, then go ahead and get it. I mean, that's really all I could say at this point. But definitely really cool. I mean, it's really leveled, and I feel, I guess, more secure that that it's doing it. But I didn't really need it. And I think if you guys have, you know, good, you know, you built it good and everything and well, I don't think you need it either. The price is just too much. If you're spending about $100 and something on it, I mean, I bought it for $60 or something, but if you bought it for like 160 or something like most of the people are buying it for, according to what I'm seeing, it's totally not worth it. I just don't think it's worth it at all. If it was $60, maybe. They give you two barrels here, I guess, and a motor. You know, I mean, even though those motors are like $5-10, I mean, really, you could probably get this kit anywhere if you build it yourself, make it yourself somewhere, or get it from Home Depot. I think parts. Well, you're not going to get motor from Home Depot, but if you order them, these parts separate, maybe you're going to get a better, I don't know, a better thing out of it. I have no idea. But the thing is, I really don't think it's needed, but it's doing its job. I mean, it's really great. It's stable. It's really leveled. So definitely 10 out of 10 in terms of, you know, the parts to put in and add on, just to kind of upgrade your system so you don't have to buy a new one, because the new CR-10s, they have ones with dual Z already. So you're kind of updating it, and, you know, they are a little bit more money than the regular ones. So to add it and just say you're kind of future-proofing it in a way, even though nothing with 3D printers are really future-proof. But I would say that it's okay. I actually want to upgrade my motherboard to the control box so I can finally have it accept, you know, the filament sensor, because I have a filament sensor and it does not work on this thing. In fact, it blew out one of my chips and I got another chip. So I'm still kind of, you know, experimenting a little bit. We're going to see what we could do. But, you know, so I am going to be upgrading this as much as I can. I was also thinking of raising this up, the height of the Z, probably to 500 instead of the 400. But I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm thinking I'm just going to build a bigger one. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys have it, I hope you know how to build it now. If you guys already had it and built it, let me know if this thing benefited you in any way. I want to know. I mean, everybody here also, I'm sure, wants to know, not just from my experience, but from your experience. So definitely comment down below, subscribe, hit that bell button. As many more reviews coming out for unboxing, technology reviews, troubleshooting, you name it. This channel is a one-stop shop. I'm also going to be doing a mini-series very soon on how to build a helmet with a 3D printer from beginning to finished product, a helmet you can actually wear, because I know some of you guys said you wanted to see how I do it and all of that stuff because you liked the way I did, what was it called, Star Killer. So definitely I'm going to show you how to do it. You know, I did a mini-series. It's probably the most complicated one. The Iron Man, I would say, is probably easier. But, you know, so I'm going to show you guys how I did it from beginning to end and, you know, with the paint job and all. And anyways, let me know what else you want me to cover, and definitely see you then. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.